Hey, what's up? This is Brian DeSalvo with LimeLite Xtreme. I'm here with Somori Pointer, and we're doing an interview. We got some questions for him.
I'm here in Las Vegas, man.
Yeah, we're here in sunny Las Vegas. It's absolutely beautiful. I understand that the new title of your genre is psychedelic soul music, and I'm just wondering, like, how did you come up with that concept? Because when you listen to the music, it all hits you, and you realize it's a perfect name because the music, it perfectly represents, the genre that you came up with. So,
right. Well, let's see. To answer that, I mean, it's basically a culmination of how I developed as an artist. I mean, psychedelics and psychedelia is usually related to rock and roll music. I think the first thing that comes into your mind is psychedelic. Okay, The Doors. Jefferson Airplane, Jimi Hendrix. It's all rock bands. Soul music, you think of the Temptations, you think of Marvin Gaye, right?
Yeah.
I grew up with both of those, among other things, swirling around in my head. I listened to The Doors, Jim Morrison. I came up listening to Tupac, Biggie, Wu-Tang, Marvin Gaye, Prince. So I mixed those psychedelics and the soul music because that's who I am. I'm psychedelic.
That's
soul.
my favorite part.
That's who I am. And I mean, if you talk to me, if you know me, if you've ever met me, and you hear the term psychedelic soul, that's him. That's what you would say.
Yeah.
That's what you would say. I don't like to generalize anything, but if I had to put it in a box, that would be the box I would put it in.
Yeah, I mean, your latest track, what's it called?
California Moonlight.
California Moonlight. I can perfectly hear like remnants of The Doors, for instance, in that song, and that's just one specific part of that,
It's
song.
one part of me.
Yeah.
And creatively.
Yeah, and that's like amazing, man. Like I was saying, it's brilliant.
It's and you can hear that. With California Moonlight, I co-wrote that with my guitar player from my old band, the Skinny Guns. And
What's up, Jordan?
Jordan was in a band called Drop, my first band, Skinny Guns. What's up, Eric? Skinny Guns. We co-wrote that song, California Moonlight. And anyway, but yeah, it's I like the feeling of soul music, and I love the feeling of psychedelic music. It's more cerebral to me. It's more based on feelings, emotions, and not imagery and swag, if you will.
Well, I think we can both agree we like psychedelics.
No comment.
I'm gonna say I like psychedelics, so bottom line.
Have a sip of that. Just kidding. No, but no, they do. I mean, they have their advantages. They can expand your mind in certain ways, but also soul music can expand your mind, and also, And I like to mix the two blends because the way I grew up with so many different cultures around me. I can't pinpoint and say, "Hey, I'm that."
Yeah.
I took from everything that was in my environment.
And well, the most brilliant part is how you're like literally carving out your own image within like the Pointer family of you, Somori Pointer, and you on top of that you have invented your own genre of music to go along with it. That's what I think is so brilliant, man.
Yeah, that just comes along with being a Pointer. We're crazy.
Thank you for answering that question for me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, it's well, that's what it is. Sorry, there's mushrooms in my teeth. Just kidding.
You're the man. This is BP. I got their hat on right now, their shirt on. I believe this company is made in Argentina, and I really, really want to get a sponsorship from this company. So anyway.
You mean cool quality?
Yeah. Hopefully get Somori a sponsorship too.
Yeah, look at me. Look what I'm wearing. I need more clothes. And this t-shirt is made by me, from a band named Drop that I was in 1998.
And Drop
What's up, Jordan?
was
What's up, Joe? What's up, Tom?
An awesome band, dude.
Yeah, man.
Literally was my favorite band in high school, dude, by far.
There, I said it, just what they traded. All right, anyway.
So back to business. So my question is this. If you could collaborate with any artist right now, who would it be? Past or present?
Me. No, so, just kidding. First off, it would be Tupac Shakur, Kurt Cobain, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Prince, Marvin Gaye, Big Pun, Method Man,
For sure.
Let's see who else we got. E40, because that food is so smooth.
Amen to that.
I'm from the land to represent the Bay, man.
Too Short.
Yeah, well, not me, but yeah, Too Short. I love Too Short, just different styles, man.
Yeah.
And anything with the four Pointer Sisters, all four of them would have been freaking amazing.
So you want my opinion on who would actually make you shine the most? Jimi Hendrix, by far. Because it would go perfectly with your psychedelic soul music.
You think so?
Oh my god, and you guys would look so dope together, dude.
We're either into fighting or hugging.
Dude, you guys would both have like big sashes on your neck and shit, and you guys would both be playing your instruments. He would actually probably have respect for the fact that you came up with the concept of psychedelic soul.
I think it'd be awesome. And I think we do collaborate. A lot of those people that aren't here physically, we collaborate anyway.
I mean, I think that
you can tell by the way
if you can do it, I think that it would be awesome to hear some Jimi Hendrix in your psychedelic soul.
Yeah, I mean, you do.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not his voice, but you hear all those influence. Every person I named,
yeah.
If you listen to my music, you hear
like the Doors, especially.
You hear them in it. I mean, you remember hearing me when I do like Gaff Pack, when I'm rhyming, and you hear Method, you hear Tupac, when Albert. I mean, any lyricist, I'm a lyrics guy. Yeah. I love words. Words are, the pen's mightier than the gun. You can totally rap with the best of them, and blah blah blah. And I just didn't want to run my mouth, but I mean, bottom line, like that's how versatile you are, dude. Yeah, versatility. Well, it's like it's. I think everybody's versatile. I think it's harder to not be versatile than it is to be versatile. Because to not be versatile, that means every time you want to let your brain create something, you have to try to focus it. And energy can't be focused like that. Yeah. And once it does, it becomes dangerous. Yeah. Because it's so sharp that it can cut science fiction movies. Lasers, right? Cut through stuff. Energy isn't dangerous. Yeah. But once you try to focus it and harness it all and control it, that's when it becomes dangerous. Because that word harness. It doesn't let you. It doesn't let the energy flow freely, which it has to do. Yeah. Like I said, I think it's just harder to not be versatile. I think it's harder because everybody's versatile. Like I said, everybody, we're human beings. Yeah. That's what we do. Yeah. Or else there wouldn't be so many different races and countries and languages and music genres. Because that's what we are. We're versatile beings. Yeah. And to not be versatile is basically death to me. Anyway. Oh, totally. I mean, what I like the most about the whole psychedelic soul, movement is that not only did you create it, but like me, you put some positive pressure on yourself. And by putting that positive pressure on yourself, it makes you exude more talent than you even think you have out of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'll give you one example. The first Mercedes I bought, that Mercedes made my whole life better because all I cared about was making the payment. So it made me work so much harder, so that when the time to make the payment came, I had like 5 times the payment, 10 times the payment, So that's in a sense what you did with your career at this point with psychedelic soul music, because you've kind of put like a marker on yourself. Like you're not competing with anybody else, dude. You're in your own realm right now, and it's all about how can I make each song better and better and better and better and better. Right. Well, and that's positive, dude. That is, but I think the danger with attaching motivation to physical items is that those things deteriorate and die and go away. That's true. That's tough. But I understand. If it makes your life more positive, by all means, do it. Yeah, I do exactly what you're saying. For me, like you said, with what I'm doing with my music, and like you said, there came a point where I realized I was my last opponent. Yeah. I'm the only one that can take me out at this point. And it takes age and it takes experience to realize that. Dude, that's why I retired from my job. From my career. Everybody has their past, everybody has stuff they got to deal with. But at some point, hopefully you realize that you're the only person that can take yourself out of the game. That's it. Yeah. So I'm my own competition. And to be honest, I'm a little intimidated because I'm a bad motherfucker. Yeah, and it's kind of like you said about you and Tiani, how you guys just knew it was time to just stop doing what you were doing together. It's just that's how it is, Tiani, my brother? Yeah. From rapping with the Gaff Pack. Yeah, man. So, we had a great time. Yeah. And I think the expression just for me And then he went on and did some things with like he had a group called CBA, California Boss Alliance, who came out with some mixtapes.
Yeah.
You check them out on YouTube. And I'm still finding songs that we did that I forgot.
Oh, I do too. I listen to them all the time.
So if you're ever online, you want to hear some Somori old school Gat Pack, hip hop shit, look up GAF, PAK, Spotify, iTunes, all that. But
yeah, and for the most updated information on Somori, check out our website, LimeLite Xtreme, LimeLitextreme.com, as he's our featured artist, dude. And so if you click on his page, you'll see all his most updated stuff.
Yeah, and I appreciate you guys putting in all this work for it, and that's what it takes. It takes, no one can do anything alone. And it takes people who believe in you and you believe in them, and to understand what everybody's role is. And that's not to diminish anybody's purpose, but just everybody has something they're good at.
Yep. And we all have to do what we're good at.
And just once you realize that, don't try to let your greed and your ego make you go somewhere where you're not.
And do a bunch of things that you're not good at just to try to make money or whatever.
We appreciate, Spaceman Sounds, my company, and all of us. We really appreciate what you guys done for Mike.
Boy, I mean, that's what we do. Like, I don't want to coin this term because Mike Nada, the owner of Steadfaster Media, coined this term. Mike, you're the shit. But that's what we do here at LimeLite Xtreme. We connect like-minded people together for the greater good.
Yeah.
Not for money, not for anything else, but just to help you out with whatever you need help with. Like our favorite saying at LimeLite Xtreme is, "We work for you."
Exactly. There you go. And mine is, "I'll never make you feel weird for being weird."